Hello everyone. Happy Friday. Alright, if you're new to my channel, you're on Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts, and I'm Tony. Hi, hello. Alright, this will be part 3 of how I decorate a notebook. So, and I'm making this for a fall swap. So, I showed you how I was decorating the pages yesterday. So you can see I added a few little goodies in there. It's not too thick yet. But I did that yesterday. And so I added some pockets. And then I added some little peekaboo curtains, washi tape, stickers, and little spots to write in. I put some leaves on some pages here. And then, like, every few pages I put, like, just some kind of, like, texture. Let's see if I can find another one here. There's another peekaboo curtain. That's what I call them, little peekaboo curtains. I put little paper tabs. And there's the middle. I glued on some leaves. So yeah, I had fun doing that. There's some die cuts of different things glued in. Let's see if I can find another one. Oh, there's a pumpkin. There's some pumpkins in there. So, yeah. Like I'm trying really hard, and it's hard for me to keep the pages fairly blank because this is a different thing than a junk journal. My junk journals I like really over embellish, but this notebook I want it to be for writing. Like I don't know. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're gonna start in. I'm gonna start making these pockets here. So my first thing I do is the flap that I have folded down. I just put a little bit of tape on there. So like once I have the pocket put together, and if she puts something down in there that's small, I don't want it slipping underneath that where she can't get to it. So we're just going to tape it down a little bit. So how's everyone doing today? It's going to be a hot one here in Boise. It's going to get up to 91. But then just a couple days later, it's going to be down to the low 70s again, where it should be this time of year. We should not be seeing 90-degree weather yet. Alright, so that pocket is taped down, and I'm going to do that to the other one. This one's probably not needed because it's going to be glued down anyways, but you never know. The energy for today feels much better. Definitely does. I had to run to the store really early this morning because we were out of coffee creamer. And I've got to have creamer with my coffee. Because, yeah, I cannot have it black. It's too, I don't know. Plain black coffee just tastes nasty to me, so I have to fancy it up with some sugar and creamer. And I really like a mocha. So my husband likes to make mochas for me because I like them so much. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, I think I might put glue on this one. Alright, so I'm going to glue these two pockets together now, or I'm going to make a pocket by gluing these together. So I'm just going to glue here and here. And I wanna give a big thanks to everyone that has been leaving like very supportive, very understanding comments on my videos lately. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all your feedback. That's what I like about the YouTube community. You guys are really understanding and supportive. Love it. Love it. Okay, so now those are glued together and we have a pocket. Because we all like pockets. I love pockets. I have to have pockets on all my clothing. Like, if it's shorts, pants, dresses, I love a dress with pockets. I love it, I love it. Okay, and if I have a dress that doesn't have pockets, I usually wear shorts underneath my dress, just so I can have pockets on me. Does anyone do that? Alright, so we're going to cover this now. And I think I decided to go with this. So I just gotta trim that down some. So I gotta figure out how big I need that to be. Let's trim it down to 10. Is it 10 by 10? 10 by 7.5. And again, if you're making one of these, make sure that your papers don't have a direction. Because if you're like making something and the images are going up and down, you don't want to glue your pages so your images go side to side. They might look funny. I said 10. Right? And I don't, when I glue papers in, like I'll have this covered and I'll have this covered, I don't glue them right to the spine. Okay, I will leave like 1/8 of an inch not covered, because you're trying to limit the bulk on your spine so it doesn't create like an alligator mouth to your notebook. Now, if I don't want the white to the notebook showing, then sometimes I do throw some ink in there, you know, just so it's not stark white in that spine. I don't think it's going to be very necessary for this one. I usually do that if I'm doing like a really dark, maybe gothic looking one. Okay, so I did cut this a little bigger than I needed, which is okay because we can always trim it down. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I want to throw some tape on here. think after this project, I'm going to have to organize my room because it's looking really messy. Does anyone ever clean their art space and then like a day later it looks just as messy? Yeah, that's me. Alright, so I'm leaving spaces in between the tape because I will lay it down a little bit of glue also. Okay. Has anyone seen any good movies lately? My husband and I are somewhat upset. He's way more obsessed with TV shows and movies than me. Maybe because I'm always in here and not wanting to watch anything. But we do love to watch movies a lot. And it just seems like in the last 3 years, there hasn't been any really good ones. I can't imagine that the pandemic had anything to do with that, right? There we go. Gotta focus hard to get that tape up. Alright, so now I'm just gonna lay a little bit of glue in between. Okay. Then I will lay this down. And then I'll flip it over, bust it down some more, and then I'll cut this excess off here. And that's all I'm doing to the pockets. And I kind of do that same thing for the inside cover. Just lay a bunch of tape down, put some paper on it, cut off the excess. Okay, so now I gotta maneuver without hitting the counter here. So I can cut this off. Okay, see? And I could probably use that on something else. I just don't know what. To be honest, probably more scraps for my scrap pile. Okay, so now, and the pages to these books are rounded off, so you gotta round your corners off too. I have a punch that rounds off corners, I just don't want to dig it out right now. Okay. And there we go. Now, I see that this side's sticking up a little bit, so I'll stick some glue down in there. second, guys. I gotta maneuver around the camera here. Okay. So just kind of hold that down until that glue takes hold. How cute is that gonna look? And I'm pretty much gonna do the same to the other side of the pocket, so both sides of the pocket's decorated. Okay, but look at that. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. And then, once I get paper on this side, I want to put that on the inside. And then this one will go on the back inside cover. I got glue all over my hands. Okay, now we'll do this side. And again, I don't take the paper, the decorated paper, right up to the edge. I leave like 1/8 of an inch. And I almost want to put one of these, but the colors don't quite mesh, I think. There's that one. That's kind of cute. We'll decorate later though, after I get all the papers in. Okay. I bumped the camera. Did I tell you guys I ordered a new stand for my tablet? Can't wait for it to get here. It looks like it might be here the 1st of June. But it's gonna hold my tablet. It's got a long bending neck, so I can clamp it to my desk like that. You know, it clamps to my desk, and then I can bend it over me or around. So I don't have to have, because I have a leg over here right now, a leg there, and a leg over here, and it like, I don't have enough room to move around, and then I bump the camera. So I can't wait for my new stand to come in. I had a really good idea, really cool idea for another junk journal. So after I'm done working on some stuff for this swap, I'm gonna clean up, put all the fall stuff away, and then I'm gonna start a junk journal using the digital collection that Silver Moon Creations sent me, because I won it from her live show that she did, and it was a digital kit from Dash of Dave, and it was like these almost like wicked looking spell bottles. And so I'm gonna make a junk journal that has actual spell bottles in it. So when you open the junk journal, the pages are going to be shorter, because at the bottom there's going to be a little box that you can open up, and there's going to be spell bottles, and it's going to look really cool. I have it all, this vision in my head. I have it all in my head. So I would really want to do that junk journal first before I start on my winter swap, because I love junk journals. I love making junk journals. I get really creative with them. And so, I think I'm jonesing to make another one. And I've been thinking and thinking about it. Okay, I completely forgot to cut my paper down for this one, so it's going to be a little hard to maneuver here. But we're just going to go with it. Did I tell you guys that I had a whole bunch of peanut butter that needed to be used up quickly? My husband made three dozen cookies. We have 5 jars of peanut butter that needs to be used up before it goes bad. It came from my prepping closet that I have. I was in there recycling them out, right? Making sure nothing's gone bad. And 5 jars, which irritated the crap out of me. But we got through 2 jars of peanut butter yesterday making those cookies. So, yeah. We put some chocolate chips in the peanut butter cookies. So, we're gonna package them up and give some to our neighbors. Because if all those cookies are left here, I'm gonna be way tempted to eat them. And I'm trying really hard to be good. Being a healthy, responsible adult and take my vitamins, eat my salads, and stay away from sweets. But that's going to be really hard for me. But we're going to do it. I have a little bit more self-control than my husband. But we both struggle with that. Does anyone else have a sweet tooth? What's your sweet tooth temptation? Mine is cookies. Love cookies. Sorry guys, I've been trying to cut that off. Okay. Alright, that pocket's pretty much done. I'll do the decorations later. But, see, looky, we got a pocket. Alright, let me check my time. Alright. I'll do the other pocket off camera now that you guys know how I do it. And so I'm just going to put this inside cover on. And I pretty much just do the same thing. So I just put tape all over this. And then I put a little bit of glue and then stick the paper down. I need some wider tape. I used this Dollar Tree 2-sided tape for everything, which has always worked for me because I do pretty small projects, but this one's slightly bigger and I feel like using this skinny Dollar Tree tape is a little ridiculous. But it gets the job done. So, okay. Just emboss that down. gonna just pull that up. Okay. I always use tape and glue just for that extra caution, I guess. I've always done it. So, okay, and now I'm gonna use this one. I have to turn it so I can get it on. Sorry if I'm out of frame. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm just gonna cut that off. So I knocked the glue over. Out of all the different crafts I've made on my channel, what is everybody's favorite? I've done miniatures, I've done some book nook stuff. I think my most favorite project was the witch's cabinet that I did. The drawers and all the knickknacks that came out. I should put some of my miniatures and book nook and stuff like that in a playlist. I've made playlists for other things, but not my miniatures. Okay, so there, that is on. And this one is gonna go right there. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to make a pocket out of it or not. You know, we all like pockets, right? Pockets are good. I think I might do that. Alright, so I'm gonna glue this pocket down and then stop there because I'm probably gonna make a part 4 today just because I feel like I'm on a roll. Okay, so I just glued the sides down and I left that opening. And once I get all the papers on the inside and outside cover on, then I'll come back and do some decorations because I want to put some gold trimming here and some kind of like word. I might put some gold trimming here. But those little fine details are later. Let's get these papers on. Okay, so there's the inside cover and our pocket. So I'll stop here and I'm gonna do the other pocket, this middle pocket back here, and I'll get this inside cover on, and then part 4 will be me doing the front cover. Okay, all right, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye.